Hello, I am Aline Moraes. I am 30 years and I'm from Brazil. I have studied journalism, and it was at the university that I found out that photograph what I want to do in life. At the first time I heard about working in with photography in a ship, I got excited about it. I really love traveling. I actually have done two exchange programs. The first one in New York and the second one in the Netherlands. And I really love to speak in English. I thought it was just amazing the opportunity of being doing what I love at the sea, at an open sea. During this exchange program in New York, I took my first photography class, and at the same time, I got my first trainee in photography. And it was very interesting. Actually, I think a great school because it was to a press agency, and they got a really good client, which was the Brazilian Chamber of Commerce. And with them, I got lots of political events, and even like I steal to a DVD of a singer, and fashion events as well. After that, back to Brazil, I took also a trainee in a press agency. It was to the Secretary of Development of my state, and I was taking photos and producing articles as well. So after that, after graduating, I was hired at the same university I used to study, and with them I was the responsible of the laboratory, the photo lab, and I was the responsible of the studio and the dark room. I actually think that in the lab it was the most considerable work in photography I could get it because beyond taking care of the studio and following the students and also the teachers in the studio classes and also in the dark room with the developments, and as well when we go to the street to get practical classes, I was monitoring everything. But beyond it, we also took care of all the events the university promote. So I used to cover like exhibitions, festivals, and lectures as well. It was very dynamic because we also got the idea to set studios, and people got really excited, like the visitors and the students that were like getting into the university. My experience with sales, it's also interesting. Actually, it was my first professional experience. I was just 17 years old, and I was trying to convince my parents to let me travel with friends. So I used to sell clothes, and I did pretty good actually. After that, during my exchange program in New York, I also worked in with sales. It was to a jewelry shop, and I spent almost a year over there. I really like to do it. It's a kind of fun too. I like the approach with people, and at the end you have so nice relation with the customer. At these last 3 years, actually, I was really working with Celine. I was running a business in a hostel. It was in Chile. I was a partner of the business, and I was the one to make the reservations, to sell the programs of tourisms, and it was a really nice feedback from people, and mainly from the Brazilians who was going there. They really got excited about being like received for a Brazilian as well. And about what makes me a good candidate, I see that the most important thing about me to this job is that I can put together three aspects that you need. The first one, a person who knows photograph and who really has experience photographing. And the other, a person who are used to travel more than love to travel. I know what's been in a different atmosphere, dealing with different cultures, and are used to be away from home. The other thing is that I really love selling, and I'm really used to it. So photograph, being away from home and selling this photograph is something that I really know how to do. I'm friendly, I'm really easygoing, and I love dealing with people. Actually, I think life only makes sense if you are here to serve people and to make people feel good. I think that's it. I'm free to ask you another question you have. Just let me know. Thanks. Bye.